Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are enjoying this beautiful summer day. In this video I'm gonna spill the tea of my skincare routine and how do I maintain the healthy, glowy skin. Let's go. And let's start with some background. First of all, I want to say that I am not a dermatologist, so everything I'm showing you today and recommending is based on my experience. You can consider what I'm saying, but you obviously should check with your dermatologist. And I'm sharing that because I love skincare and it has plenty of products, so I thought I can share this routine with you. Also because for the past several years I think I perfected it, and this is when I really saw positive change in my skin. I educated myself, I read a lot about the ingredients and skincare, I follow dermatologists, so this is where all my knowledge are from. That's why, of course, if you have some kind of skin problem, you should talk to a specialist and do not base your decisions on any kind of YouTube videos. So, but being said, I think I still have some knowledge to share with you. I've tested plenty of products. I was searching for something that fits me, and that's why first I'm gonna tell you what kind of skin I have. I have a combined skin which is more dry during winter because I live in Finland and it's cold, and during summer it becomes a bit more oily, obviously because it's hotter outside. So based on the seasons I also change up my routines when needed. But overall I do not suffer from extreme acne, or I don't have any skincare disease, which also allows me to test products more and test different products, and that's why my skin is quite resistant, so I can test stuff. But of course you should not do that if you know that you are on a more sensitive side. Okay, so let's start. I'm gonna start from the basics. So everyday routine, obviously I have it in the morning and in the evening, and it consists of 5, sometimes 4 steps, which I'm gonna go through with you and show you the products I used and what I tried and found nice. I'm actually gonna start from the evening routine because it includes tiny bit more steps and usually takes a bit more time, just because I assume you have makeup on. That's why the first step in the evening routine is obviously to take this makeup off and clean your skin. And I do double cleanse when I wear makeup, and this is two of my favorite products. This one is Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. It's enormous packaging. It's 125 milliliters, and you see I use half of it still because also I actually don't wear everyday makeup, but when I do I use this one. Or if I feel on a bit bougie side, I use this Lumene Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. You can see also half, and this I also take with me for travels just because of the size. Of course, sometimes I also just took part from here, so you can also easily travel with this one. What's the difference between these ones? First of all, because the price is different. This is more affordable in terms of price and the quality of how much you get. This is definitely on the fancy bougie side, and I think both of them works pretty well. It depends a bit what you like. This is more solid balm base, and it is fragrance free, I think. Yes, it is fragrance free, but it has this more of the unnatural smell to it, more medical maybe. It doesn't bother me, but some people might find it unpleasant, while it's this one, being it bougie and everything, it smells really nice. It reminds me of the citrus honey smell. Don't eat it. So of course the experience between these are drastically different. This is like your reliable friend, you can always be sure it does the job. This is more of the I wanna have a spa day at home situation. In terms of texture, also this is more cream-like, I would say. It's softer, it's more smoother, while here, as you can see, it's more solid. so that's the difference. I do double cleanse. I do not like to use micellar water or oil-based products. I think, just because, to be honest, I think this is easier, because you straight away put the product on your face, you massage it, you take it, and then you rinse. I don't really like to use the cotton pads. You need to put this. I don't know, it feels a bit too much troubles for the evenings when I just want to take my makeup off. So yeah, these are great. Then obviously the second step of the cleansing step is to clean your face even better, because balms do take the makeup quite efficient, but still usually you have the stuff off, and taking your makeup off is extremely important step for your skincare and health of your skin. In terms of cleansers, I never go for extremely expensive ones, just because it doesn't make sense. You rinse them off almost straight away. So there is no way any kind of ingredient can impact your skin. That's why I prefer to go for the cleansers which are less drying, because I do have combined skin. So if I, especially during winter, if I use something stronger or something for oily skin, I feel that my skin becomes a bit too dry, and this is bad. You don't want to do that. So my go-to cleansers at the moment is actually, I usually get them in the pharmacy. You can get more affordable options there than just in a beauty store. So yes, so my go-to right now is this Bioderma. I've been using it for quite a long time. It's not my first bottle. This is for sensitive skin. As I said, I don't have a sensitive skin, but I actually like cleansers for sensitive skin, because this way you can make sure you do not over dry your skin. So this pink version is great. It's just soothing, micellar cleansing, foaming gel. Great. And recently I tried this one, La Roche-Posay Effaclar Soothing Cleansing Cream, anti-imperfections, smoothing, cleansing, foaming. So yes, you can also use this for the whole body. And then also on the softer side for the cleansers, I'm gonna show you this one. This is the Lumene Oat Milk Oil Cleanser. Overall, oat milk is nice and soft ingredients for your skin, and this is for sensitive or all type of skin. I took it with me for travels during winter. I really like it. It is nice, and the packaging is very useful, because this is a bit troublesome to put somewhere or travel like that. And in my previous video about beauty favorites, I did share with you this Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash from Kiehl'S, and this is very recent. If these products I've been using for a while, this is more of a recent favorite. And yes, I also like it because obviously Calendula makes your skin, it calms it down. That's why it's a great ingredient to have. I have to say, this is going to be more expensive. Then I think most affordable will be the Bioderma, taking the size, and actually it's foaming gel, so you put a bit of the gel, it makes the foam, and that's enough. You don't really need to use a lot of this product. So yeah. Then the second step of my skincare routine, after I cleanse my face, I go to the step of with the ingredient. What I mean by that, I do not overcomplicate my routine. Every day during my routine, I use one of the ingredients. First of all, I assess what my skin needs right now. If I have more of the blemishes or something pop up, I go for salicylic acid, and you should consider this quite careful, because salicylic acid being very useful for the acne, you can use it too much sometimes to dry your skin. That's why I use it more during basically during summer, because it's hotter and I sweat more and my skin is more oily, while during winter I use it less, maybe once, sometimes twice per week. So right now I have this La Roche-Posay Effaclar lotion. This is very mild. It doesn't actually even says what the percentage of the salicylic acid, which is not that great. In a way, I took it because I know I don't need too much of the salicylic acid in my skincare routine. So basically, it doesn't mean that you need to go for this one. Just have a product with the salicylic acid in it. So as I said, I use it 2 or 3 times a week during summer and a bit less during winter. And I don't have a schedule that on Monday I use salicylic acid and on Tuesday I use retinol or anything like that. But I know if yesterday I used this, today I'm not gonna use the same lotion. My next ingredient, which I incorporated in my skincare routine, is the glycolic acid. Glycolic acid also exfoliates your skin, your pores. Basically, it has a bit different action from the salicylic acid. It does not dry your skin, but still it's an acid, so you don't want to overdo it. And important rule here, I do not mix them on the same day. So if I did it on Monday, I'm gonna do the glycolic acid on Tuesday and so on. And I do that because both of them are exfoliators. You don't want to overdo it, be careful. And for glycolic acid, I went for this Pacifica Glow Baby Serum Booster. It smells incredible. Oh, I really love it. It's also vegan and cruelty free, and it has vitamin C, which I'm gonna talk next. But basically, glycolic acid, once I started to use it, it gives you amazing glow, especially the serum. Your skin glows so beautifully, like if you put some kind of skincare or some kind of foundation on. I love this, and I see drastic results after using that. It's brighter, your skin tone is more even. Oh, love it, love it. And as I said, another of my very important ingredients in my skincare routine is vitamin C. And currently I have 2 different vitamin C's. One is from Kiehl'S and another one is from Lumene. They are different in what way? The Kiehl'S one is quite strong, it's 12.5%, plus it has hyaluronic acid, which I don't really like, but okay, as you will see, I don't really have hyaluronic acid anywhere else, so having it somewhere is completely fine. The reason I'm jumping right now, I know, but the reason I don't really like hyaluronic acid, because actually it tends to take the moisture from around itself, so basically from your skin, which is kind of counterproductive from what you want to do if you want to hydrate your skin. So back to vitamin C. Currently I'm more using Kiehl'S, but I also do really like the Lumene one. It's lighter and it's actually smells like orange candy. I love it. The smell is amazing, and the reason I use a tiny bit less, just because it doesn't actually says what is the percentage of vitamin C here, which is not that nice, so I prefer to know as same as it's here, right? It's 12.5% vitamin C, because you don't need it to be too strong, but you want to make sure that the vitamin C is there enough to use it. I use it every day during morning. You can also use it morning and evening, but for me it feels a bit too much, so I use it in the morning. One thing about the Lumene, it also gives you amazing glow. I love it. If you're searching for how to enhance your skin without using a foundation, this is the way to go. While this one is more precise, I love the applicator. As I said, it's stronger, it's more precise, it's really like a treatment more than something glowy. And I know I said we're starting with the evening routine, but this is kind of a step of the morning routine, but just bear with me there. So we have step number 1, the cleansing. The second one is using your ingredient. And then the third step I have is moisturizing. And here again I have some tweaks. So let's talk about evening and summer. I have to say it's a bit easier during summer. I have 2 of my favorites in here. Here they are. This is the Kiehl'S Ultra Facial Cream, and this is the Lancome Hydrogen. Both of them are hydrating, soothing creams with a bit different ingredients, but they are both focusing on hydration in the form of more of the gel. And let me show you what that. More of the gel, lightweight gel that you put on your skin, and in several seconds your skin already absorbs that. Love it for summer because, as I said, you're more oily during summer, and if on top of the heat and your sweat you also put something heavier, it's just gonna be too much for your skin. It doesn't make sense. It's not gonna to absorb it. At the same time, it's just gonna kind of clog your pores, so we don't want to do that. So these are my to-go mostly for summer as a moisturizing steps for both evening and morning. I don't really have a preference in here. Lancome smells amazing. It's rosy smell if you like rose. Of course, Lancome, you may think that it's a bit more on the bougie side, but it wasn't too expensive. I think the price of this was basically same, if not less, as if you would buy this one. Kiehl's wanna have a bit more ingredients which are helpful for your skin, but again here Lancome doesn't really say what kind of ingredients they have. And if we talk about the winter or drier season overall, then I have another favorite, and this is Lancome Nutrix. It's also nourishing and soothing rich cream, and as you can see I use it quite a lot, and I think this is like my 5th or 6th bottle of this. First of all, because this cream is like 20 euros for I think 50 milliliters. This is 75, so it's really affordable, I think, and it's extremely rich. It takes you for ages to finish it because the texture here is really, it goes a long way. It's quite oily and you really do not need much. And one thing, that if you don't like a thick products which you can feel on your skin, this is not the way to go. You really feel it and you're gonna also look oily. That's why I never use it in the morning, because otherwise you're gonna shine like a butter. So seriously, no. But for the evening routine, for the cold, dry days when your skin really needs this hydration, this is one of the best creams. And since we started with the winter, another ingredient which I usually use when it's not very sunny, and I use it more as a course. So for example, I use it for 3 months and I stop. And this is the retinol. This one is Kiehl'S Retinol Skin Renewing Daily Microdose Serum. I like it. I think it's strong enough, but retinol is really tricky ingredient. You seriously do not go to the town and buy the strongest one, and this is where you should actually ask your dermatologist, because while it's being extremely effective for your skin, if you overdo it, your skin can go crazy. And if you have not the correct retinol, again, your skin can explode. You can have a strong reaction. So never ever try something without educating yourself about that, and patch it. Before I tried retinol, I was patching it on my neck, on my hands. Only then, when I was sure, I started with a small light amount of it. As I said, retinol is one of the ingredients which is extremely effective, and I see drastic difference in how my face, my skin looks like. It's brighter, it's more even, I have less blemishes. It's seriously amazing, but just be careful with this. Let's sum up the evening routine. First step, I use the balm, then I use the cleanser, then it's time for any of these ingredients. And actually, a remark here, if I use retinol, I do not use exfoliators. I can use vitamin C, but actually I also prefer not to mix it. After an ingredient, I use one of my moisturizers, and that's the evening. For the morning, it's obviously after the moisturizing, I use SPF, and this is my latest. Let me tell you, it's the NYX Sun 50 SPF 50 Melting Sun Cream. I bought it quite recently and I've been using it since then every day. So far so good, I can't complain. It's not really sticky, but I can still feel it. So I usually put it on and I wait a bit before I put my makeup on, but otherwise it's pretty good cream. Then in the morning, since you don't have a makeup, during winter I don't even use the cleanser, because my skin, as I said, are combined and it's gonna be too much of the stripping of my skin, so I don't use it. During summer, now I do, because I wake up and I feel that it's a bit too oily than I would prefer. So depending on the season, I use the cleanser. Obviously I don't need the balm, so only cleanser. Then I use my vitamin C, usually this one, because it's not as shiny as the Lumene one. And usually in the morning I just keep it with vitamin C and I go with the lighter moisturizing. After that, of course, as evening routine are more about ingredients for me, because I really want this nighttime my skin to get everything for the next day, right? So basically the ingredients is the difference between my morning and evening routine. I prefer morning to be a bit lighter, because I also gonna put makeup, and obviously that's all I'm gonna take off in the evening and during the evening, and I just want my skin to get the most out of the ingredients during the night. Okay, and there is some additional products I would like to show you, something I use sometimes on a weekly basis, again depending on the season. And because I do test lots of different products, I'm not gonna show you of course everything right now, but some of the most interesting stuff and some of the stuff which I really use every day. And this is the niacinamide I use. It's just a niacinamide serum, there is nothing else there. And how I use it, for example, for the purpose of a bit higher hydration. During winter especially, I feel that my skin is a bit too dry and it needs something additional, so I usually go with this. And I found that if you put it after retinol, it's kind of nice, because retinol again can irritate your skin and this helps it to kind of plump it a bit. And sometimes when I feel like it, or I want to have just something else to my routine, I use this. This is the Lumene Nordic Hydra Moisturizing Prebiotic Oil Cocktail. It is oil, which I don't really use often because oils can make your pores more stuck. So yeah, I'm kind of careful, but I love this one. It's really lightweight, it smells nice. Well, it's also kind of fun to mix it together. So yes, usually in the evening, if I feel like I want just to pump myself a bit and have more of a spa skincare routine, then I use this. And then I still have 3 more products, which are the masks. I'm more of a lazy person, I have to say, but at least once a week I try to do some kind of face mask. And one of my recent favorites, which I really want to buy in the big size, is this Kiehl'S Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask. It's a clay mask, and what it does, it cleans your pores so well. I see drastic results after using that. My skin and all the blackheads are just less, it's more even, and I love it. Especially I think during summer this would be great, because I do feel more, my pores look a bit worse, I think, because, well, it's sun, you sweat and all that, right? So yeah, I highly recommend that. And what I do usually after this one, I put a hydrating masks, and I have several types. One of these is the Lancome. This is the Rose Sorbet Cryo mask. It says pore tightening, soothing, cooling mask. It also have a bit of the salicylic acid. I don't know, like I've been using it. Well, you see how much I used. It smells amazing, yes. It makes your skin soft, yes. The texture of this mask is great. It's like you put some kind of silk on your face. I have to say that when you take it off, so you put it, you keep it for 10-15 minutes as usual, and then you rinse it. I wouldn't say that my skin looks like a baby skin or it's extremely hydrated. So I would say when I feel like caring about my face, I use it, just because also after the clay mask it's good to hydrate your skin. But I wouldn't say that I see such drastic results after using it. Another mask which I love, it's this Kiehl'S Ultra Facial Overnight Rehydrating Mask with the squalane. This is more even like a balm, I would say, not really a mask. It's quite solid and you really need to put some effort to put it on your face. And you can leave it overnight, which is cool. So I actually consider it more of a cream even, because I never rinse it off. If I put it more like this thick cream, and I just leave it. And next morning I'm waking up hydrated, beautiful skin. So yes, this is definitely something to have in your skincare routine. But as I said, during winter I don't really use this or that, because I just feel too oily. But winter, this is a lifesaver, especially if you spend the whole day outside in the cold weather, your skin is so dry and you want to hydrate it. This is the best and easiest way to do that, because seriously, you just put it as a cream and in the morning you feel like a new person. So yeah, love it. And this is everything I would like to share with you today. I hope it was straightforward enough, even though I know I was going some rounds here and there. This is how I keep my skin nicely looking. Of course, sometimes there is some breakouts, but overall I don't really suffer with my skin. Let me know if you like this video in the comments below. Also comment your favorite beauty products. I love to talk about that a bit more, have a conversation with you, and have a great day. Bye!